Hey guys, it's your boy Akahilz. You welcome to Dua Investment Tutorial, guys. Yeah, I'm going to walk you through buying low and selling high with the Dua Investment feature. So right here on my screen, we'll also be looking into other basic concepts as well as a spot limit order and some key benefits too. But right here on my screen, you can see that we are trying to select a settlement date for BTC, where you can see the dates available. We have one for $31,500. There's one for $31,000. There's one for $30,500. But it seems that the APY is dropping when you are coming down. The more you're coming down, the APY is dropping. So it feels like the more closer it is to a particular price, the more lesser it is. I think so. I think that's one of there's a mechanism surrounding that feature. But yeah, it's if you want to buy BTC, we currently at the buy feature. So all you need to do is to select whichever one is convenient for you. So you want to check out the current price of BTC. As of recording, BTC is currently at $31,664. So if you want to select $31,500 for BTC, which is you can see the date as of recording, we're currently this should be about 4 days from now. So if you want to select these that are in the next 4 days, BTC would be at about this price. You want to buy BTC at about this price, it's going to fill up for you. So what this means is that for users who want to buy BTC low, you want to buy BTC low at this price. It means that you get a chance to buy crypto at a settlement date if the market price reaches the target price. So the target price, let's say for instance, is the $31,500. So users will need to deposit their stablecoin or BUSDT in order for them to be able to purchase this. Now, this only works in a scenario whereby BTC is way above the normal value it's supposed to be. So that means that the low values, these values are currently seen here, apparently becomes the low values. But in a scenario where BTC is currently below this value that you want to buy, and this could give you, you want to the what you need to select is a sell high feature, is the sell high option, where you can sell your BTC at about these prices. So you need to know which one works well for you. So in this scenario, we currently do not have enough amount of BTC, so we would love to buy BTC, but the amount we want to buy BTC, we want to look for a considerable limit for, so we can easily buy BTC at a good price, which is supposed to be lower. Now, if we are to buy BTC at $31,500, it means that when we do buy it at $31,500, it should move over to it should could continue appreciating in value within the next couple of days, so we can also sell high. We don't want to buy BTC at $31,500 and it ends up coming down, reducing in value. So those are some key concepts you want to know. So I'm just going to select this one with the high API for illustration purposes for now. So you want to take note of the date. So you'll be shown the current price, and you see the dates, APY 191% for that. Then also the sell BTC option is also available. You click on it. Now, getting started on the Dua investment is just a 4 step period. You need to decide what you want to sell high and what if you want to sell buy low. Now, selling high means you want to get a chance to sell your cryptocurrency on the settlement date if the market price reaches the target price. So let's say you have some amount of BTC now, you want to sell this BTC at about $36,000. As of here now, you can see we have $35,500, but the current price of BTC is currently at $31,000. And you are optimistic that if BTC will get to $37,000 before falling back again to about $30,000. So the best bet for you to do is to just to put it at a close range, close to where you feel is it is supposed to reach, or it is eventually going to reach before coming back or retracing back, because most assets, they will eventually pump to a certain period, to a certain price, before falling back a great deal. So you want to make your analysis properly. So for the sell high, you will need to deposit your assets, which is BTC. When you deposit the BTC, your BTC will now be sold when this price is met, or once this price once BTC, the current price of BTC exceeds this $35,500 on the set date. So these are some of the basic things you want to know. Now, once you've done that, you want to enter your subscription amount and click on winning. But before that, let's go over to the top. So I will show you guys some basic concepts. So the dual investment feature, for new users, you need to create an account on Binance. I'll be dropping the link in the description box below for you to create an account. Now, it gives you the opportunity to monetize your market view and enjoy high returns. So buy low, sell high, which is one great benefit, as well as they give you a wide selection of assets you can do this with. There are no trading fees, and you can earn high interest by just purchasing an asset. So imagine you being given the opportunity, or having the opportunity to purchase an asset. Now, there's a two-sided way, which is the risk involved. The risk involved is the fact that the principal is not guaranteed product, or the principal, the dual investment is not the principal guaranteed product, because it deals with price fluctuations, and you having to predict the market and having to decide that you want to do this at certain periods of time. So there are chances where these assets could not be filled, or could lose value, and you will not have the opportunity to easily convert these assets. So let's say in a scenario where you want to sell your BTC at $35,500, and BTC ends up coming down all the way from $30,000, is dropping down to 20, is dropping down to $15,000. Now, because you've put your assets in the dual investment running you because you've opened a running dual investment position, is your access is going to be locked for that period of time until the due date, before it's going to be released to you for you to easily convert it. So it means that you will not get the opportunity to easily minimize your losses. So you might end up getting back your BTC, and BTC is now worth about, let's say, $5,000. BTC you dropped when when it was at 35,000, or when it was at $30,000. So those are some of the key concepts you want to know, the risk involved. Although you'll still be earning interest, but it won't be as it should be. But one key benefit is that it is good for users who see holding as a normal way of strategy, who see holding as a normal strategy. Because if you are holding these assets in your wallet, you also get the opportunity to hold these assets for as long as possible. Even though these prices want to fall down to $1, you still hold these assets for a long period of time. So these are some key concepts you want to know. These are the risks involved with dual investment. Now, looking at the latest features on dual investment, Binance has launched the beginners tutorial video and beginners guide. So as a beginner, you want to check out the guide. I'll be dropping a link in the description box below. So you get the opportunity to use our referral link, our affiliate link, which gives you lots of bonuses, sign up bonuses up to $100, $200, $500, and more. When you use our link, you can unlock these bonuses at regular intervals. And also, I think Binance is also giving out mystery boxes to new users once you sign up with affiliate link. Now, once you're done registering your account, you can fund your account. Our account is funded already. Our dashboard is there, right there, open. So you can toggle up beginner mode, or you can toggle up whichever one. So these are the assets that are currently listed here with their individual APYs. APY stands for the return on investments, just, but in clear sense, it is the annual percentage yield you should be expecting from investing in any of these assets. Now, BTC is currently at 3% to about 204%, which is very high. Then you can also see one of the highest is FTM, which is at 5% to about 338%. Then you can also see the current prices to give you an overview or a quick guide, so you can know what you want to do. Now, let's say we want to work with BTC, or want to work with whichever token. Let's say we want to work with, I think BTC is one of the most popular. Let's work with BTC, or some Algorand. Algorand is a little bit cheaper, so depending on your investment size or your risk size, you can push through with this. Just buy some amount of assets, or if you have some amount of assets like USDT or BTC, you want to put it that you want to buy low, or you want to initiate a transaction on an order that you want to sell high. So it works both ways. So you can use the amount being needed to initiate any of these transactions are usually very okay. Now, regardless of whether the sell high or the buy low order is filled or not, the user will always receive their interest that is agreed upon. So the APY that is agreed upon, you always receive that interest rate for the set period of time that your asset is being locked in the platform. Now, the difference is that the order is not filled and the user will receive the interest income in the same currency as deposited currency. However, if the order is filled, user receive interest in an income in another currency. So that's some key concepts you want to know. The basic bottom line is if your order is filled, meaning that your target price was met, your USDT or your BTC will be converted to the particular will be converted to a stable coin in preferably maybe BUSD or USDT. But in a scenario where your asset is not filled, where it's not filled, your assets will be converted directly to BTC or directly to the assets that was not filled or was filled. So that's one key concept you want to know. Whenever your asset is not filled, your the assets that you've deposited will be converted directly to that particular asset. Or in the other scenario, when it is filled, it will be converted to BUSD for you, and you can be able to benefit from that. Now, to get started, all you need to do, you can click on next. There's also an FAQ here. I think there's an FAQ here. It talks about what is do investment, how is your return calculated. There's whole lot of articles here, but before that, I'm just going to show you step by step process how to push through with this. So BTC is now $31,708. So let's say we want to sell BTC or we want to buy BTC because BTC is currently fluctuating. Let's say we want to sell BTC at a higher price. We do not have any amount of BTC, so let's just put it at we want to buy BTC at a lower price. So we want to buy BTC at a lower price. So we're going to put we want to buy BTC because we do not have any amount of BTC in our wallet. Let's see how these transactions go. So it will be locked for a certain period of time. So the shorter the period, I think the more better it is for you as a beginner. You want to start from the small so you can easily push. But you can also go for long term basis also, whichever one is comfortable for you. So I'm going to wait for this to load up while we check up this article guide on Binance Academy. Binance Academy, this is a quick guide for Dua investment. So Dua investment lets you earn interest no matter the direction of the market, which is one good feature. Users, you can use buy low or do investment to buy crypto at a lower price in the future while earning interest. You can also sell high while also earning interest. If the target price is reached, your deposit will be used to buy or sell cryptocurrency. If it isn't reached, your deposit and interest income will be returned to you in the form of that asset that was not filled. So you want to be aware of that key concept. Now, look at the key benefit is the high interest yield you get opportunity to do, the wide selection, and no trading fees involved. So these are some of the major benefits of trading strategies. You can buy low, sell high. Now, for the terminologies, which is one key concept, the target price is the set price at which you want to buy or sell a cryptocurrency. Subscription amount is the amount you deposited when subscribing to the asset, while the settlement date is the date at which your transaction ends. That's the date it ends. Then the settlement price is the price that is being set. In our on the previous menu, in the previous page, you can see it was $35,500 for BTC that we set. Now, APY is the annual percentage rate. You want to divide it by 365 days to know the daily returns you'll be getting. So let's say for APY of 36.5%, or for the one for BTC that is showing about 190 something percent, meaning you'll be getting about, let's say, 0.5 or about 1% on a daily basis for BTC as daily interest. Then subscription period, the number of days from the day of the subscription period until settlement date. Now, I told you that ours is about 4 days from recording, so that is something you want to look into. So, how to subscribe to do an investment? This is a step-by-step process for desktop users. Mobile users can also use this tutorial video. I'll try as much as possible to add up the one for mobile users so you can also get access to that. Now this is a beginner mode, how the returns are calculated. So when the target price is not reached on the settlement, when you receive your subscription amount and interest without any conversion. So this is what you want to know about. So those are just basic tips. Now for a quick closing thoughts here, it says the dual investment allows you to earn passive income quite alright, which direction the market goes. If you're an investor or trader with a Binance account that wants to do more than stake or lend your holded current coins, dual investment can be a good way to diversify your portfolio. You can monetize your market view and try to edge market beating prices with added interest with the safety of a Binance product. Now, as always, make sure you do your own research and the topic before investing your funds. So you want to do your own research. That's why Binance just added another guide for a beginner guide on the platform to enable users understand the concept of what it talks about entirely. Now, looking at the basic difference between dual investment versus holding your crypto assets, in many cases, dual investment can be a better strategy than holding. Instead of you to just hold your assets, you get opportunity to hold these assets while also earning interest. So in a scenario where you know that the price will might not be filled, you want to just let it be like that and initiate the transaction. You'll be earning an even higher interest while your asset will still be returned to you, and you still know in the long term that your asset will also appreciate in value. So let's say you have some amount of BTC and you know eventually this BTC will not the order will not be filled. So instead of you to just hold it, and eventually you really wanted to hold this asset, instead of you to just hold it, you just put it in the dual investment mode and it will earn you a very high interest. So that is one quick tip that users can easily use. Is a bonus tip for users. So that's what you want to know when it comes to that. Now, also, as compared to spot limit orders, if you're planning to buy the dip or take profits, this is one cool way to do it with by earning interest. So for limit orders, users can set limit orders on the spot exchange, and the orders get feed and they get to collect their assets without interest. But by becoming a liquidity provider, the Binance will give you additional interest by using the dual investment mode, because it's a little bit risky, but it's very beneficial. So this is something you want to know. If you've done your research, these are some key concepts you want to be aware of. Now we're going to go over back to this dual investment mode. Hope it's going to allow us to so they want to sell buy BTC at $27,000. So if BTC gets to $27,000, we'll be buying. Click on next. So when you click on next, it's going to tell you to input the amount. So USDT or BUSD is allowed. So we currently have about 5 BUSD here, which it says the minimum that we need is about 0.1 BUSD. So I'm just going to put 5 here. You can click on put mass. Then you click on put mass. Then I'm going to click on continue. So take note of the date. Say case one, if the price of the settlement date is above $27,000, I get 5 USDT with interest. If the price at settlement date it's at or below 27,000, I buy BTC at 27,000. So take note, we want to buy BTC at $27,000, and we also get additional interest. So we can click on next. We're going to click on this case two, and I'm going to click on case one too. So you want to be aware of this. So gives you an overview. So Binance wants you to know what is currently at stake here. So you need to acknowledge, understand that you cannot redeem your assets at the before the settlement date. You understand that Dover is not a principal guaranteed, that you've reviewed the possible scenarios and you're okay with it. So that's why I do recommend, as a new beginner, if you have about $10, $100, you're comfortable with that, you can push through with it. Once subscribe, you cannot cancel. Go click on confirm, and it's cool, guys. It's cool. We just initiated a transaction. What I like about it is the fact that the minimum requirement is very low, so you can enter into it with a very minimum requirement. Unlike when it comes to spot orders, where you need to have about 10 BUSD, 10 USDT or more before you can buy or place an order for BTC. So it's usually very more expensive when it comes to there. Although you still get the same number of assets, but here you still get additional interest. So this is how one of the cool features you want to see. Then you can go over to your top menu. Once this order gets filled, I think it's supposed to say filled. It's supposed to tell you confirmed. Once it tells you confirmed, you want to go over to the top order, top menu, where you can be able to monitor your you can be able to monitor the transactions and your interest that are being accrued on your account. So I'm going to wait. I think we're having some network issues. Now for mobile users, it's very easy. I'm going to do that straight away. So you're going to see it on the live on my screen, how to navigate towards the dual investment and see this transaction that we just initiated. So I'm going to wait a little bit for this to load up, and we're good to go. So this should load up here, and click on confirm. Supposed to click on confirm so this can push through. Eventually, if this does not push through here because of network issues, I'm going to do it directly on my screen on my mobile phone so you can see. So let's just go over to the mobile devices, guys.
So this is it, guys. Once you log into your mobile app for mobile users, we're going to continue the steps here. We had network issues, that's why we were unable to finish it up. So on your dashboard, you click on the more option, or you click on the N option, whichever one you want to click on directly. The N is also available there. You just navigate towards the N option, where you can get access to the dual investment list of dual investment products. So we are dealing with a BTC initially. So we're going to click on the BTC. So here you see BTC sell high, BTC sell low. So this was the one we had initially, 31,500. I think it's currently not available anymore. I think that was why. Okay, yes. I think we want to buy BTC at a low price. So I think, okay, I want to buy BTC at a low price, $27,000. Okay, that was the one we were working on initially. So let's say we subscribe, buy low, 31,000. I think it was 27,000 initially. So all you need to do is just buy low. You want to buy low, so you want to put it at you want to use USDT. Let's say USDT. So this is the dates, guys. You take note of the dates. The interest here is currently at the interest here is currently at the interest here is currently at 6%, guys. It's currently at 6%. Why this one is for 137%. So whichever one, let's say we want to go with one for 137%. Let's go with the one for 137. So this is the 5 USDT we have in our wallet. So click on it. You'll be shown the interest APY 135. So when the final price is greater than $31,000, you will receive 5.05 USDT. When the final price is lesser than $31,000, you receive your assets in your account. So that is how this one is going to work. So when it's less than that, so whichever one is comfortable for you, I think you can go with this. You can go with this. So we're currently using a lower asset here, so we just want to click on it. Assets. Price of BTC, current price now is currently at you can see the current price is currently at, it's currently not showing here, but if you go back, you will be able to see the current price of BTC. As of recording, price of BTC is currently at 31,692. So it's currently bullish. You want to check out, you want to look at the price chart to see how far it's doing so well. So you can see is within a weekly chart, though it has not been doing that much. So let's just go with what we want to go with. So I'm going to click on dual investments here. So guys, take note, there are lots of promotions usually that are ongoing on the Binance platform, so you want to keep an eye on them. So I'm going to click on this. You want to keep an eye on those ongoing ones. So initial one was 27,027. So I'm just going to, let's just select this one here, target price. Let's just select, because eventually you can still buy at that price. So I'm going to click on yes, click on confirm. So one subscribe channel, okay. subscribed. So guys, we just successfully subscribed, guys. So this is how it works. So you can see it's cheaper, it's faster, it's real. So you can go over to view your viewer investment that is currently running, and this is how possible it works. So you can see your viewer investments that is currently going. So guys, if you have any questions, I'll be leaving FAQs here in your platform. Your dual investment will automatically be credited to your wallet once it returns. So when will I get my returns? So each subscribed product has a settlement date. Binance will take the average. Your return will be transferred to your spot account within 48 hours after the end of this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Akahilz. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe. Stay safe, guys. So one last thing, guys, before we end this video totally. This is it. You can see on my screen here we have the dual investment feature. We have the ones for flexible savings, but this is the dual investment feature here. You can see it. You can click on it. You can see the subscription date, APY, holding, and status of it. So you can just go to your N wallet to see it directly. This is your overview and more. So this is how easy it is. So I wanted to show you guys this before I will finally close up the video. When I close up the video, so this is it. You can see your target price and more here. So this is how you can monitor it. You can open as much positions as possible. So guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe. It's your boy Keys, and one love, guys.